You are walking through tall grass 100,000 years ago. The sun is about to set. The sky has started to get dark. A sound comes from between the bushes. Something is moving. When you turn around, you see two yellow eyes, shining at the end of the day, focused on you. In front of you, there is a cave lion, much bigger than the lions alive today, very muscular, with claws and teeth. And you are its target. You have no weapon in your hand, no knife. Your teeth are flat. Your nails are useless. You cannot run faster than it. You cannot climb better than it. You cannot fight it. Normally, this story should have ended here. But no, it did not end. Our ancestors managed to survive while they were surrounded by creatures that could kill them in almost every corner of the world. First, we need to know what we were really facing. In 1924, Raymond Dart found a child's skull in South Africa that belonged to an early human ancestor. This child was about 3 years old. The holes in the skull matched the canine teeth of a leopard. This was not a natural accident. This child had become prey. For millions of years, humans were not the top hunters of nature. Humans were often the ones being hunted. And the creatures hunting us were not ordinary predators. These were real killing animals that had evolved for millions of years to kill large mammals. Saber-toothed cats were one of them. Predators like Smilodon fatalis had long teeth, powerful bodies, and structures suitable for ambush. It did not chase its prey for a long time. It waited in the grass or near water. When the right moment came, it started attacking. A single bite to the neck could kill immediately. Then there were short-faced bears. Arctodus simus was one of the largest land predators in North America. Even when it was not standing up, it looked enormous. It was strong, fast, and, because of its long legs, it could move over long distances. Most bears today eat whatever they find: fruit, fish, carrion, whatever there is. But this giant bear was a much more meat-focused beast. If it noticed you, it most likely meant your story was over. There were also cave hyenas. They were larger and stronger than modern hyenas. Their jaws were powerful enough to break bones. Compared to a human bite, the difference was extremely huge. A cave hyena could break bones and reach the marrow inside. And they did not move alone, they moved in large groups. Their hunting at night made the situation even worse for humans, because we are not creatures that can see very well in the dark. Wolves moved around in large packs. Cave lions were bigger than today's African lions and could hunt in groups. There were giant cheetahs, other saber-toothed cats, and in South America, terrifying birds with tall bodies and powerful beaks. Some of them were strong and dangerous enough to crush a human skull with a single strike. Wherever humans went, there was always something that could eat them. And the worst part was this: we had almost no natural advantage. Chimpanzees, one of our closest relatives, are much stronger than an adult human. Their teeth are sharp and powerful. They can climb trees within seconds. Despite this, leopards could easily hunt chimpanzees. Humans, however, were slower, weaker, and defenseless. We could not see well in the dark. We could not smell predators from far away. Our senses were not extraordinary. Because we stood on two legs, it was also easier for us to be noticed from far away. And then there were human babies. They cannot walk for a long time, they cannot protect themselves, and they constantly make noise. In a place where you need to stay silent in nature, a human baby was almost like a living alarm that revealed its location to the entire forest. Biologically speaking, humans should have disappeared long ago, but they did not. Some of those giant predators are gone. Humans are still alive. The reason this happened was fire as a weapon. In Wonderwork Cave in South Africa, evidence was found of controlled fire use dating back about 1 million years. Burned bones, ash layers, and hearth marks show that fire changed human life completely. Fire did not only mean warmth. Fire meant safety. The area around a campfire turned into a place that predators did not want to approach. Flames, smoke, and light were danger signs for them. Even today, many large predators are afraid to approach fire. Fire gave humans light in the darkness. It gave warmth in the cold. But, most importantly, it gave time. Before fire, when the sun set, the smartest thing to do was to hide and stay silent until morning. After fire, humans were able to stay awake for a few more hours at night. They made tools. They made plans. They talked. Everyone told others what they had learned. Fire changed one more thing. It made cooking food possible. Cooked meat and cooked food were easier to digest. They provided more calories. More energy helped bigger brains develop. Bigger brains meant better planning, better memory, and better problem solving. But, of course, fire alone was not enough. The second great advantage was endurance. Humans are not good runners over short distances. Many predators can move much faster than us within a few seconds. A saber-toothed cat could accelerate incredibly fast in a short time. A lion could easily outrun us. But over long distances, humans had a different strength. Humans can sweat. This seems simple, but it is a big advantage in nature. Many animals cannot cool their bodies well enough while running. They run, stop, run again, stop again. Eventually, they overheat. Humans, however, move more slowly but can keep going. Our ancestors caught some prey this way. They did not chase the animal at full speed. They followed its tracks. They forced it to keep moving. They tracked it for hours. The animal got tired, overheated, and eventually became prey. Humans were not the fastest, but they did not give up. The third weapon was noticing patterns. The human brain learned to predict events in nature. A broken branch, crushed grass, a footprint in the soil, scattered bones. All of these meant information. Which animal passed through here? How long ago it passed? How big it was? Was it alone, or was it in a group? Was it nearby, or far away? Humans learned to track not only their prey, but also predators. They began to understand where certain animals waited, when they attacked, and which areas they needed to avoid. This information did not stay with one person. Humans told it to each other. The mistake of one generation became survival knowledge for the next generation. But what truly saved humans was beyond all of these. Humans looked after each other. Then spears came. About 400,000 years ago, the Schöningen spears were made in Germany. These were balanced, aerodynamic wooden spears designed to kill from a distance. This was a major change. Humans were weak in close combat, but they learned to attack from a distance. A predator trusted its claws. Humans trusted their spears and their plans. 5 humans, at the right distance, at the right moment, and with the right plan, could kill a saber-toothed cat. Over time, humans stopped being only fleeing creatures. They became hunting creatures. About 50,000 years ago, humans spread out of Africa. They reached Europe, Asia, Australia, and the Americas. In many places where humans went, large animals and large predators disappeared over time. Saber-toothed cats disappeared too. Cave lions disappeared. Short-faced bears disappeared too. Giant ground sloths, mammoths, and many other large mammals also disappeared. Whether climate change or humans played the bigger role in this is still debated, but the pattern is quite striking. When humans reached a continent, most large animals began to disappear within a short time. Humans did not only survive them, they left them behind. Because evolution had given every predator an advantage: speed, strength, claws, and camouflage, but it gave humans something else: the ability to adapt. We were not faster than the short-faced bear, so we learned to attack from a distance. We could not bite as strongly as a cave hyena, so we moved in large groups. We could not see as well as a cave lion, so we lit fires. Every weakness turned into a solution and an opportunity. And these solutions were passed from generation to generation. For 2 million years, humans were prey. They hid in trees. They feared the night. They ran from the eyes between the bushes. They lost their children to predators. But every time, they learned. And, most importantly, they passed what they learned to the next generation. What kept humans alive was not the strongest body. It was not the sharpest teeth. It was not the fastest legs. It was fire. It was tools. It was endurance. It was memory. And it was a group holding on to each other. The predators of the ancient world lived by trusting their bodies. Humans survived by learning. And over time, the creature that was prey became the hunter.